Hey, welcome back to Sevtech, where in the last video, we made a diesel generator, a few machines to fuel it, and an arc furnace. Pretty much finishing everything left to do in immersive engineering. And you might have noticed since last time I've moved some things around so that I've got a bit more space in here, and I've also been preparing a bunch of biodiesel backup. And that's probably going to be the goal of this video. We need to try and automate the production of biodiesel, because as it stands, it's far too expensive to run the diesel generator and get any sort of benefit out of it. It's off currently, and it should be full of diesel right now. But what I need to do if I want to automate the biodiesel is I need to put some sort of fruit or potato into the fermenter to get ethanol, and some sort of seed into the squeezer to get plant oil. And I can do both of that with melons, which I've been growing a lot of. But I still need to automate the process of doing that. And what I came up with last time is to use Steve's carts. So that's the plan. Make a Steve's cart system to automate the farm, which will then automate the diesel generator. And I can worry about the layout of the farm once I get to that point. So what do I need? Obviously I'll need a bunch of rails, but the most important thing is the cart assembler, which, oof, it's looking a little chunky, but not infeasible. I'm gonna have to make a bit more nether brick. And the rest of this, I've made a clock before, that's not too bad. I should have a spare circuit board lying around. Yeah, and they're not that hard to make again anyway. I think I've got spare blaze powder. I'll just steal one of these chests for now, I'll replace it later. 2 lead plates is pretty easy. I can now make glass in the arc furnace, which should be a lot easier. So, I should have everything except the nether bricks, which are on their way, and this basic catalyst. Black iron, oh, easy. I can make plenty of that. Probably better off doing it in the alloy kiln, actually. And these basic components, I either need stardust or luminescence. Luminescence takes stardust. It does make the stardust more efficient, and stardust is the hard part here. I've managed to get 15 stardust just from destroying rock crystal samples anytime I walk across them. And that's 30 luminescence? That's not too bad. I do need a ton of components for this stuff. Black iron slate, yeah, easy. And then just iron rods. Okay, I should have everything I need now. Need to make the nether bricks, then the nether furnace. Then I need 4 basic components for the basic catalyst. And there's the cart assembler. Does this need power? I don't know. I'll just throw it there. Okay. Whew. So I need to start with a cart hull. And there is a quest for a wooden hull. I'm probably going to do it out of iron. But how hard is reinforced metal? I need stabilized metal. Iron, hardened mesh, and refined hardener? Hardened mesh, iron bars, and refined hardener. If I get a... How much obsidian do I have? 131. Yeah, I could probably make some reinforced metal. Do I have spare iron bars or anything? Yep. Sure, let's make refined metal. Although I'm getting ahead of myself, I need to do the other 2 quests, which is for wooden and standard. Wooden hull, pretty easy. Just need 2 wheels, and the rest wood. Done. Then a standard, just need 2 iron wheels, and the rest out of iron. Done. I think I'm just going to turn all of these iron bars into the reinforced metal. I'm going to need a lot of platinum plates for this, and possibly all of my obsidian. Actually, yes, all of my obsidian, and that might not even be enough. This reinforced metal is very expensive. Okay, I just pressed enough platinum to turn all of my obsidian into raw hardener. Now I just need to smelt it, which might take a little while. So in the meantime, I'll find stuff that I need. So for every hull, there's a whole host of different attachments I can get. There's also different engines I can get. I do have a coal engine, which is presumably the most basic kind. I don't know if there's an electric engine. It'd be a bit difficult to try and get electricity into the cart anyway. But with all of these additional things, you could put a drill on it so that it can mine things, maybe with another torch placer so it lights it up as it goes, a chunk loader so it doesn't break itself, There's plenty of different things that you can put on, but I'm interested in a farmer. And the only alternative to the basic farmer is the Galgadorian farmer, and I've already gone over why I don't want to do that. Because this is way too expensive. So just a basic farmer. So I'm going to need to make some more circuit boards. But since then, I have got my refined hardener, and I can make the whole hardened mesh, but I still need more spare. I can afford to do this 4 times. Alright, so just chuck all that stuff in. Like that? No. Hardened mesh with iron and refined hardener. Yeah, there we go. And that makes stabilized metal. Annoyingly, I have to now melt this down to cast it into an ingot, but this should be all I need to make a reinforced hull. And now, where is my coal engine? Oh, it's in my backpack. So then if I want, all I need is 1 hull and 1 engine, and I guess it works, but I need to get a few more attachments onto it. So I'll need the farmer, for one. What else could I put on it? Does it need wheels? I don't think so. What? Oh, this is a steering wheel. I'll get some chests on it. Here, I'll go with side chests. Right, this stuff is... oh, it's expensive. Oh, I get a lot of chest panes at a time. Maybe it's not so bad. Alright, side chests. Those just go on like that. Oh, there's an assemble time. I forgot about that. Right, what else do I want? Ooh, fertilizer. I could make a fertilizer. I think that'll just make the crops grow quicker. I don't need a planter, because this is just going to be doing melons. Oh, I hope this works on melons. I don't think there's really any other attachments that would be useful for me. If something comes up, I can always just add more to it. And I'll go without the fertilizer for the time being. I'll just make the basic farmer and I'll assemble the cart. There, that's a basic farmer. Took a little while to get the circuit boards, but it's fine. So, I think this has a reach of 3 blocks? Yeah, looks like it. Is there anything else I need before I assemble this? And why does it have a fuel level? Do I need to give it coal? Yes. Yeah, guess just assemble it and see what happens. Oh, this is going to take a while. Well, there's a few other things to do in the meantime. I need to get some rails for one. Oof, they are quite expensive. This is going to take a while to press up. So I'm going to try and figure out a farm layout that works for this. I'm going to have to start by removing pretty much everything that I've already got here. So I think I'm best to try and put this in rows. Could I have the track go on top of the water? No, probably not. Because I don't think the flowing water going over the top would be very helpful. So then that's out. But I could still have, say, a track going that direction. And then melons on that side, melons on that side. Then one more row of stems. That could work. Same thing over here. And how about the middle? The most I can fit in the middle is a single line. Well, if I need to expand the other two, why not shrink the center bit to give myself a bit more room? I'm going to have to move the bees over as well. Okay, so it looks like this works. Although I don't think the water spreads to the far edge here. So I can just make another channel for the water. It's not terribly efficient, but we're well past that point now. Oh, this bit might be a little weird. I hope it doesn't mess up the water wheel. Oh, actually, the water being there is already enough. Yeah. So I just fill the rest of the channel like that. Yeah. That's fine. Now I need to get some melon seeds. Huh. And I was going to say, I might need to put up some walls to make sure the melon seed, or the melons don't grow in the wrong spot. But almost all of them are bordering on water anyway. I will have to put up some things around. But it's just as simple as that, really. I'll probably find some better alternative to just placing a grass block down. But that's it. All of them should only have one valid spot, which would be on the interior side. And then I just place rails through the middle here. Well, the cart's ready, and I can now make a bunch of rails. I don't think that's going to be enough. I'll get some more going then. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to manually... Oh, God. I can't place on farmland. Yeah, I'm going to have to manually break the farmland. And the path. Oh, and this bit might be a bit of a pain. I might have enough rails. I don't think I'll need too many more. Yeah, just another stack or so. I should be fine. So now I'm going to try and connect these into one big cycle. I might be better off adding another lane here. Expanding the farm further. Because as it stands, I've connected them as one big loop, but I have to get from here all the way to here to connect it up again. But if I was to get another lane there, I could maybe start there and then just finish around here. I'm going to have to move the fluid pipe, but I think I make another lane of this. I'm going to have to move this system out of the way. Okay, after tearing this down and moving some things around, I think I can finally connect this up kind of well, like that. And it should be one big loop now. So this farm should be ready for the cart now. Oh, now that I've got one more lane, I kind of want to get another apiary. No, I'll do that later. So I guess I just put the cart on and I get it going. I'll need to fill it with stuff. And I just want to see... Oh! Did I put the wrong attachment on it? Hang on, pick you up. It's making farmland? Is that what the farmer does? Is there like a harvester attachment then? All I have is either a farmer, a woodcutter, or a drill as the primary tool. Where does a saw blade come in? Maybe a saw blade is what I need to harvest melons? Hang on, let me just get this going down the line. It doesn't even pick up the melons. What does the farmer do? Hang on, I'm gonna try a saw blade. And if a saw blade doesn't work, I'll try a drill. I'm just gonna try everything to see what breaks melons. It's probably not a woodcutter. Oh, I can't just put the cart back in. I need to make the cart modifier upgrade. It's not terribly bad. It's not too expensive. I just need to make a bunch more circuit boards and an anvil. Okay, it might have taken about 20 minutes, but I have this now. How do I... Oh god, it doesn't get used that way, does it? Okay, good. No? How does this work? There's no book for Steve's carts to tell me about this. Google, help me out here. Sounds like I was nearly there. Aha! There we go. Okay. So, I don't want the basic farmer anymore. I don't know if I get that back. How do I put the saw blade on? It's a crafting material. I should have checked that first. This wasn't supposed to be the hard part. I'll just make an iron drill. I mean, I may as well upgrade to hardened. It's not that much harder. There. Now let's see. How do I think I have to do the modify to take the thing off first. Oh, come on. Well, while I waited, I went and made 2 more apiaries to make this go a bit quicker, because it's quite obvious what was buffed and what was not. So these apiaries make a very large difference. And I guess another thing I can do on the side is a sprinkler. Most of this is reasonably easy. It's just these potions. And I can make potions in the mixer if I want to do a ton of them at once. But the big thing that I'm missing to be able to get started on these potions is nether wart. And during my various endeavors in the nether, I've found 2 more fortresses. This is the one that we explored last time, and I think this one has some nether wart in it. Yeah, this one has nether wart. Any of these staircase sections have the nether wart in them. And that's achieved too. That's all I needed. Achieve was the reason why I didn't do it between videos. So then if I'm still looking for ways to kill time after this, I'll just work towards sprinklers. Okay, the first modification is done, and it did give me back the farmer. Good. Now, I need another 18 minutes of assembly time to test the drill. This isn't the best thing to be iterating on. Well, the cart's still not done, but I've got enough to make all the sprinklers I needed already. All 6 of them. I'm not sure what the range of these sprinklers are. I think I'll put them next to the apiaries like that. I don't know if they're doing anything. Yeah, I've got all my particles on. Does it need to be a full block? No, that doesn't seem to have changed what's happening. I think it's still on top of water. It's still spinning. I'm just gonna assume it works. Well, I guess I'll just, I don't know, find some random crap to do in the meantime. Like making a sound muffler, or making a bone hoe. Both of which, just for the sake of completing the quest. Although the bone hoe is kind of useful, because my stone hoe is about to break. Ah, the cart's done. Good. Please tell me, I think I need to give it fuel for it to actually do anything. Please tell me this breaks melons. It breaks melons! Oh, but it breaks a lot more than melons. What happened to it? Whoa. I should have broken it instead of just taking out its fuel. Where did it go? Did it go underneath the obsidian? I don't have any blocks on me. I think what's happened is this cart has just dug itself straight through the ground and has just got straight through this lava pit. I guess I'm digging a hole through obsidian for a bit. Yeah, I'm down at bedrock now. And I didn't get the minecart. Well, that was a disaster. My whole aqueduct is ruined, so that's fun. Note to self. Next time I want to pick up the cart that can destroy any block in the game, I should probably break it instead of just removing its fuel and hoping it stops. And all the blocks that it broke were on it, presumably when it fell in the lava and destroyed itself. Okay, that's the aqueduct cleaned, and I can try and assess the damages. I mean, obviously, all the plants that were in the water have been destroyed. Well, I managed to get the rails back, so I've repaired that. I can put the plants back in, and it should hopefully just repair itself from here. Well, I need a new Steve's cart, and I don't have enough stabilized metal to make a new one of them, so I'll just use a standard one. Oh, I need a new engine. Oh, well, the engine's actually a lot cheaper now. I'm not going to make another hardened drill. I'll just do an iron drill. Because hopefully, that'll mean that it's a bit slower. So it won't dig a hole to the center of the earth instantly. Okay, one new coal engine. And wow, is it so much quicker to assemble this. Maybe it's not the best idea to use a drill again, considering how badly it went last time. But a drill is the only thing that I think will actually break melons. And I'm hoping that if I go with the smallest one, or the cheapest one rather, it'll have the smallest area of effect. It might hit the aqueduct, but hopefully it won't hit the stems. Steve's carts would really benefit from having a manual to tell you all of this stuff. And I'm really glad I didn't go through the effort of making that cart out of Galgador, because, yeah, I was not getting that back. Right, let's see how this goes. I'll just put one coal in. Oh. It's doing it! It's not breaking the stems. Now the real test, once it gets to the aqueduct. It does still break the aqueduct. Okay. Is there anything that this cart can't break that melons can still grow on top of? I don't think there's any block that fits that bill. So, I'm just gonna have to do the annoying task of moving the aqueduct one block higher. Okay. I think the aqueduct is fixed now. I've just moved it one block higher. All the water should go back into the right spots. And hopefully, now the cart can safely go beneath it. Oh, that's what I forgot. I didn't put chests on this one. So it doesn't store its stuff. Hang on. I need to wait for the farm to replenish itself. Yeah, 7 seconds to modify. Easy. Man, it's almost like not working with the second best material makes it go quicker. Okay, let's see. And it does hold the melons in the side chests. It looks to be working fine. It's gone under the aqueduct. And it's storing the items it's collecting. I think I can leave that. Oh, I will need to repair the drill eventually. But that's fine. Now, how do I get the items out of the cart? Cargo manager? I hope so. So a cargo manager, just need iron panes. Yeah, that was pretty cheap, all things considered. So then this cargo manager, I'll just intercept there, maybe. Okay, so at the green one, change the storage slots part, maybe? Ah, from the cart, from the storage slot into the cargo manager. Hopefully. Well, the cart's going around the track. It's already harvested all of the melons. And it's full. Ah, crap, it picked up the dirt. Well, that's fine, actually, because if a melon grows there, it'll still be picked up by the cart. Nothing happened, though, when it passed the cargo manager. As far as I'm aware, I don't have to change anything about this. Google, help me again. I need an advanced detector rail. There we go. So I put the advanced detector rail there. So then, presumably, it'll pick up some melon. I'll put a bit more in. And when it comes back around to here, it should deposit all of its melons. Oh. Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, and I forgot I put it on the turnaround. Okay. Oh, that was a headache, but that's the farm. Done. With support for Steve's carts. That was supposed to be the quick and easy part of the video, and I am glad it deposits as melons, not as... or melon slices instead of melon blocks. Because if I needed another step to turn them into slices, oh, that would have been such pain. So now I need to find... oh, that's where that is. I can come through here. Those are the two inputs. I'll just move this, because otherwise I don't have room. So I think that might actually work to deposit items. I think... yes. Okay, that does work to put items in. Good. So then I can have similar on this side for melon slices. Right. So, I just need to take items from this, put the melon slices in there, and the melon seeds in there, and a 50-50 split of it at that. And I can make a splitting conveyor belt that does it 50-50. So then what do I use to craft the slices into seeds? I can use an assembler. Yeah, it's basically just a crafting table. Item goes in, item comes out. Just like the crafting recipe. Yeah, I think I put this in. And it's not terribly expensive. I need 2 redstone engineering blocks. I have 2 redstone engineering blocks. Okay, that should be all I need for this. I might need to move this track a bit to give myself some space. Oh, wait a minute. The minecart's definitely going to break the assembler if it's here. I mean, I could move it up. That'd look a bit weird. I'll just remove a bit of the farm so that the cart moves out of the way. Okay, this might be enough room. Barely. And where do I right-click to assemble this? Well, the cart just moved past and didn't break it. Have I built it? Oh, right, I need to put conveyor belts in it. Wait, what? Cannot form this multi-block? Well, there goes my plan. Maybe I should have checked that first. Because then all I needed was some sort of extraction from there that would then put it through that. And it'd just work. But so much for that then. I guess if I want to run the diesel generator, I have to do it manually. Well, this wasn't a complete waste of time, because probably the next age, I'll be able to just make this multi-block, and there we go. It just works now, and I have a good diesel generator. So I guess I'll just build up a ton of melons in the meantime. I guess I've got nothing else to do now, except just finish this age. And I can probably do that in one episode, because the modular machines, I've been looking through them, and they're not too hard to make. And it's just a lot of fluid management at this point. I think there's a solid chance next episode we make it to age 4. But that's enough for this video. I have been recording way longer than I thought. These Steve's carts have been so annoying. What I thought would be the quick and easy part of the video took me 2.5 hours. And what I thought would be the hard part of the video doesn't even work. And it wasn't even that hard. It's not the best note to end a video on, but what else can I do? Once we reach, I'm guessing age 4, then this will be done. All I need to do is hit this with a hammer, and it'll be done. Oh, and I still need to get item extraction from the cargo manager, but that'll probably be easier in age 4 as well. So yeah, I think I just need to go to age 4 now. I've pretty much exhausted everything I can do here. So, yeah. That's the plan going forwards, get to age 4 as soon as possible. Which is probably only one more video. But, yeah, that's enough for this one. I'm still reasonably satisfied with this progress. I've still been wanting to automate the farm for a long time, and I've also wanted to experiment with Steve's carts a bit. I don't know if I've got too much to show for this episode, but yeah. I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna leave it here. Bye.